From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat, sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Tuesday, June 24th. The Nebraska State Patrol is urging drivers to follow the move over law after a third cruiser was hit in just 2 weeks. Most recently, injuring a trooper on I-80 in Omaha last night. NSP says all 3 crashes in Omaha, Ogallala, and Paxton involved parked cruisers with flashing lights. The latest trooper was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. While weather may have played a role, officials say driver inattention is the bigger concern.
Move over, slow down, and give them room to work safely. Lives are depending on you paying attention while driving.
Nebraska's move over law requires drivers to shift 1 lane over or slow down when passing emergency vehicles, tow trucks, or road crews. Troopers have issued 57 citations so far this year. Lincoln police say a second suspect is now in custody in connection to a violent April assault. 46-year-old Myron Sisson is charged with first-degree assault and is being held on a $100,000 bond. He's accused of joining 40-year-old Richard Schaub in attacking a man near 17th and Washington, leaving the victim with multiple facial fractures. In another courtroom update, a woman has been sentenced for helping cover up a double murder that shocked the small town of Bloomfield. 29-year-old Kaylin Sweezy was given 2 to 5 years for tampering with evidence and 1 to 2 years for being an accessory to a felony. Prosecutors say she helped her husband, 26-year-old Elias Reed, hide the shotgun used to kill Curtis Strom and William Reffitt at a local bowling alley in February 2024. Reed is set to stand trial next month. In some national news, President Trump says a ceasefire between Israel and Iran is in effect, despite blasting both sides for violating the truce he announced last night. Both countries have acknowledged the ceasefire, but the terms remain unclear. CNN reports Israel is lifting emergency restrictions and plans to reopen its main airport, while the New York Times says Iran's president has declared an end to the 12-day war. Casualties vary. 28 are reported dead in Israel and nearly 1,000 in Iran. Meanwhile, President Trump's proposed legislation is drawing criticism. Health insurance and federal student aid are among the issues tied to Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. Nebraska leaders and students are raising concerns over proposed changes to student loan programs, including eliminating repayment plans and capping federal borrowing.
This bill is not only an attack on insurance, on healthcare, but is an attack on foundational medical education. I would not be able to afford going to my school to have an education if it wasn't for grad loans.
Supporters argue it could help address the student loan crisis and encourage timely repayment. Republicans aim to pass the bill by the 4th of July. Now, as the summer sun heats up, so does the risk of melanoma, the deadliest type of cancer. Doctors say it's highly treatable if caught early. Melanoma is the second leading cancer in women ages 20 to 40 and the 4th in men of all ages. Risk factors include sun exposure, family history, and having more than 50 moles. Dermatologists recommend using the ABCDE method: asymmetry, border, color, diameter, and most importantly, evolution.
If you have a mole and it starts to change, that is not normal. You should be seen by a medical professional immediately.
Prevention includes wearing sunscreen, covering up, and doing regular skin checks. In lighter news, UNL Extension's All Things Nebraska website is helping communities identify areas for improvement by compiling data from local, state, and federal sources. Users can build interactive maps showing housing costs, broadband access, and health rankings. The tool's been live for about a year, and developers hope it becomes a go-to resource. Lastly, planning to spend the 4th of July at a lake near Lincoln? Well, you may catch some fireworks too. Nebraska Game and Parks says fireworks will be allowed within set hours and locations at Branched Oak, Pawnee, and Wagon Train lakes. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat, sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.